All right, hey guys, welcome back. In this video today, I'm going to be covering one of the most asked questions that I get. Clint, is land investing risky business? So to keep it pretty simple with you guys, land investing, in my opinion, is one of the hardest real estate investing niches to lose money in. Now, I don't say this to gloat, but we have closed almost at this point of filming this video 400 land deals over the past 3 years of our career. And the truth is, I haven't lost money on one single deal. And so why is that? Why have we been able to close nearly 400 deals and in the course of it, never once lose money? Well, first off, I will tell you, we've come close a few times. And to be honest, we've had multiple properties we've bought and sold where the profits are very negligible. But again, in the long run, we have never actually bought a property and sold it for less than what we acquired it for. So let's dive into that. If you follow me at all, or if you're familiar with this niche, then you know we almost always are looking for 300% returns on our properties. So when it comes down to evaluating deals, even if you are brand new and you've never done this before, it is really, really hard to mess up to a point where you're going to buy a property for less than it's worth. For most people just starting out, we really focus on that metric of buying for a third of the market value, buying a third of what the property's worth. So let's say you're brand new and somehow you just really fudged up your research, okay? Even if you doubled the price of a property, let's say it's worth $10,000 and you for some reason think it's worth $20,000, right? If you offer somebody 30% of $20,000, that's still $6,500, right? And so even if you massively messed your research up, simply put, in land investing, we buy at such deep discounts. We buy at such deep discounts that if opportunities present themselves, even if you've really messed your numbers up, oftentimes you are still within the ballpark of making money. So another reason and another challenge that I see in a lot of other real estate investing niches is you have a massive marketing spend in order to find a deal. For my house wholesalers and my apartment wholesaling friends, these guys spend tens and tens of thousands of dollars to source a single deal. Now the truth is the returns are there for them. They can spend $100,000 finding a deal, and if they're going to make $500,000, $1 million off it, well then that's good marketing dollars spent. But in land investing, that marketing spend is significantly lower. On average, I find that out of 1,000 letters, and we use direct mail marketing pretty consistently, if I send 1,000 letters, I'm almost always going to find a deal out of that, especially averaged over the long term. And so sending 1,000 letters only costs you about $400, $500. And so if you think about it, if you're getting started in house wholesaling, house flipping, and you have 4 bad marketing campaigns, that can easily cost you $30,000, $40,000, and you haven't even found a deal. But in land investing, the average marketing campaign runs you about $500, right? So even if you mess up 5 times or you mess up 10 times, the average return on a deal trumps that. See, we normally make about $10,000, $20,000 on our average deal. So if you mess up somehow 10 marketing campaigns and you only get 1 deal out of it, well, you've likely spent $5,000 to $10,000. And on that property, you're going to make $5,000 to $10,000. And the last reason that land investing just isn't as risky as the other real estate investing niches is because our purchase prices are so much lower, right? When somebody goes out and flips a house, oftentimes, for example, they'll buy it for $150,000 and sell it for $170,000, and they'll make $20,000 in the middle. Well, in land investing, we can make that same $20,000, but we buy a property for $10,000 and we sell it for $30,000. So inherently, there's significantly less risk. Instead of putting up $150,000, whether you're taking out a loan, you're taking hard money, whatever the case may be, you're not putting up massive amounts of money. You're putting up $5,000, $3,000, $10,000 to buy a property. And so your risk is significantly lower just based on the price of the asset. So let's say the world just went to shit and your property catches fire and there's an earthquake and there's a massive sinkhole and who knows what happens, just the worst case scenario happens. Instead of losing $150,000 on the house that you buy, you're only in for $5,000, $10,000. Again, we've closed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of deals, and just by the nature of how this niche works, we've never lost money. Come close, we've bought properties and sold them at around the same prices, but we've actually never lost money on a deal. Now, this is why I think land investing is the best niche to get started in real estate. It's a quick way to make money. It's a quick way to build up cash in your bank account, which will allow you to do whatever else you want. If you want to buy houses or apartments or whatever, money always helps, right? All right, so in summary, the 3 reasons that land investing is just not that risky. Number 1, the nature of the market. We buy at such deep discounts that we rarely ever are in a position to where the property where we bought it, it's worth less than what it's worth. Number 2, our marketing cost is significantly cheaper than most other real estate investing niches. You can spend $10,000 on a marketing campaign and get hundreds of opportunities to buy properties, whereas house flippers, wholesalers can spend $10,000 and get crickets. And lastly, third reason, our assets are just, they don't cost as much. We can make the same amount of money, but instead of having to put up $150,000, we can put up $10,000. You can take that example and change it as you will, but the truth is our assets just don't cost as much. And so worst case scenario, end of the day, whatever the worst situation you can make up in your head, we typically aren't buying properties for anywhere near the amount of money that your traditional real estate investment cost. And so it's just gonna be significantly less risk. Hey, if you wanna learn how we do this, how we buy off-market land deals for $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, and we sell them for 300% returns, often more, I hope you'll join our free Facebook group. It is seriously 100% free. I go live every single week teaching a new land investing strategy, a new way to start and grow your business. So I hope you'll join us over there. We have the link in the description. If you got value out of this video, you would really, really help me out if you click the like button, click the subscribe button. And if you want to follow more of our content, check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, at Clint Turner Land. We'll have it pop up somewhere around here. Hey, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.